have a question for you guys. You ever watched the movie My Fair Lady with Rex Harrison and Audrey Hepburn? I believe it was in the 1960s that the movie came out. And no, I'm not that dated. I'm just saying, if you ever watched the movie, I have seen it. It's one of my favorites. And I haven't seen it for a while or watched anything on YouTube for it. This is just something that intrigues me about the algorithm of this particular platform. I haven't watched it or anything with it for a long time now. Won't say years. I'm probably going to say like around almost a year. Let's put it that way. I just came onto YouTube just a little bit ago just to see what was going on with the channel, and lo and behold, there was a scene from My Fair Lady. So, how does this stuff all work? I have no idea. If I randomly start, bursting into song, you'll know why. Hope you all are doing well today. Appreciate you guys very, very much. And what we are going to do, hopefully today, is build up the Barrows as much as we can. And I think I love this settlement even more because we're bringing in that Lord of the Rings vibe with it too, with the Barrow Downs. So maybe we can work on building all of them today. How much is this one? It's 25,000. We can build it, in fact. So let's go over to Carolindus and get some resources for that. And it wouldn't be a bad idea if we can get like a Sacred Grove or something built over here on Carolindus, honestly, because it's just going to increase the devotion to Cernunnos, which is what we really ultimately want to do. I think we'll move these two farms in order to do that. So let me see where the Sacred Grove... Oh my god, yeah, it's beefy. It's definitely beefy. It's more so the barracks building that's being the issue here. If we move the barracks building, okay, then we can definitely put this here. And then shift all that stuff around. Yeah, I'm going to move this out. Again, not really a big fan of prestige. I understand its uses, but I don't feel like, for me, it does much. So you're going to go there. That's step one. Step two is going to be to destroy these two and rebuild them elsewhere. So we have this open space. That's going to look nice with a Sacred Grove over here, don't you think? We'll move these houses kind of like over here, I think, temporarily. You can go... yeah, you can go over here too, just for now. And then let's see if we can build it. I don't think we can still. I think it might be just a little bit too large. Yeah, it's more so the road there. So we'll have to get rid of maybe these two water houses in order to... get the road. What the heck are you doing? There we go. Do something like that, and then get rid of this. And now we should be able to build it. Awesome. I think I like this one over the Barrow. The Barrow is a lot easier to make. It is smaller in comparison. Does it have another style to it? No, it's just the one. I'm hitting the Control V button, which will allow you to cycle through. But I think this is a lot better. We put that right in the middle. Oh, is it the middle? It's going to get a lot of people, so might as well. So go ahead and build that. So that's where all my money went to. I wouldn't be able to build the other barrow over there if I wanted to. But I do have specialists, which Simon is right about. I do have specialists I don't need. I'm going to sell them off as quickly as possible. And then, can we potentially bring those houses back? Let's take a little look-see. We can put them right alongside the Sacred Grove, because now there is indeed room for that. Do something like this. We can bring the road up like so, and then link it up here. And there might be some room for some houses right there too. Let's put a little space in between them. There we go. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And while I have you here, first of all, quite penetrated by your kindness that you are in here to begin with. You wouldn't mind, if you're new, we'll love to have you here, just for the long term. Be quite penetrated by your kindness, in fact, if you wanted to stay here long term, because we are a growing community and we welcome everyone. So you're more than welcome to also be a part of us. And along with that, Twitch and Instagram links along with Discord are in the description for your convenience. Smile. I don't know where that salesman spiel came from, but nevertheless, I did it. I'm gonna rebuild these two right about here. Yeah. What the heck? I don't need that. Oh, you know what? They might be taking their goods into the upper city. That would be kind of sick, wouldn't it? Yeah. How many more do we need? 84, 95. There we go. I think they would, because we do have a warehouse right there. That would be great. So we can actually see this entryway be useful. Great.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, what the hell? I don't want to hear it. Legit, if anybody comments about the fact that I had goods sent over there to build at the Barrows, I will legitimately not respond to you. I will not respond to. I'll say something totally different than what your comment is about. Totally. You're not allowed to say anything. Okay, so what's the devotion to Sir Nunos right now? That's pretty great. Oh, look at that, 29. It's almost 29. That's really great. That's awesome. 50% productivity on that. Incredible. What's our global? We are so close. Less than 500. Or less than almost 500. A little, yeah, kind of close to 500. Okay, maybe if we can build a barrow or something over here. How much charcoal do we have? We only have 30. What I believe we should do is ditch water can be, we have plenty of room out here. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to get at. Plenty of room in order to build more charcoal burners. And I want to do that just so we can at least centralize where this stuff is coming from. We'll bring over the charcoal from here, as we're currently sending over to Valentia, of course. What do you want? The hell? Why can't I click you? Not to drag you into family issues, but I could use your help. Dude, I don't want to get involved with your family drama. Why are you involving me with this crap, dude?
My grandfather was a sailor, you understand.
Don't care.
He bequeathed his riches all in one piece to the fastest seafarer of his line.
The One Piece?
I myself happen to lack a ship entirely, but that's where you come in.
You want me to go in search of the One Piece? I can't go to the Grand Line right now, dude. Come on. Besides, that's probably not going to end well for me. We're running out of reach shoes over here, too. That's not really that great. We are at exactly 0, so I think I'm going to do this for now until I can satisfy that condition. I'm going to be making a little video on this mechanic. I don't know where I stand on it anymore. I really don't. On the one hand, I do understand and appreciate the fact that it makes it a little bit easier to play the game, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it. I know I've talked about it before, but I guess maybe a video to inform the greater Anno community, which I hope will all one day be part of the Rantian community, would be a good idea. So we'll see what happens. I think I'll work on that later on this evening, if not tomorrow then. Okay, Barrow, that first one is going to be built. We're essentially going to need around like 60,000 total to get that all sorted. And I need to have another ship prepared. I'm going to go ahead and grab one or make one from here. I'm planning on back here getting rid of these 2 charcoal burners in favor of building up another sacred grove. That's health, belief, and prestige. Yeah, I mean, I do want more research points, hence why the sacred grove is indeed better in this situation. So maybe like right over here. That's going to get a pretty damn decent coverage zone. Not going to lie. I think what we'll do, though, is... Well, that one has to go away. The sheep farms have been moved before, but now they're going to be moving again. And we have to find a good spot for them. Unfortunately, I can't put them on the water tiles, but I might be able to plop them down somewhere like right here. Yeah, that's fine, in fact. And we can connect them up like so. I couldn't have planned this any better, truth be told.
Very good reason for better terms between us.
Okay, where do we have improved fire safety? Hello? And why are we at -3? Is it just because we're building something? Kind of weird, isn't it? That is kind of weird. Epona over here would be ridiculously powerful, but I do want Sir Nunos' global buff. So Oh, we can get my gambling houses today. Yes. Awesome. So excited. You know what? We're going to be fast forwarding the entire episode until we get to my gambling houses. That's really what the episode should be about, honestly. Nothing else is as important as a gambling house. And you cannot tell me otherwise. It's just not possible. It's not possible whatsoever. You make stupid amounts of money from a gambling house. I mean, ridiculous amounts of money. Just wait. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. It's 16 minutes. It'll take even less because we're fast forwarding. Where's that ship going? Oh, you went over here. Why are you here? You know what? Now that you are, grab some of that, and we can go back down here. So where are we going to get reach shoes made? Decent amount. Okay, great. You can swap workforce over to Ditchwater. I think they have enough. Yep. And from Ditchwater to Carolindus, we want charcoal. Okay, so let's go for 100 tons of charcoal any given time. Start that up. I suppose we can make some reach shoes over here. This is a really large swamp-ish area or marshland, so that can work. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and build up the first barrow.
One happy province.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. See, look, they have another banner there. More banners. All right, we need some beautification stuff going on around here. Put 2 Celtic idols here. Oh, what the heck happened there? I feel like it could be disrespectful to destroy one completely. Yeah. Just put them right next to the entrances, I suppose. And I'm going to do the exact same right over here. And we'll have to probably build a couple more of the airless barrows. Namely the ancient tombs of Albion. Yep. So I think that's just what this whole settlement is going to be about. I do need to go and build up this wooden gate. I need some weapons, which is what I can get from over here. -2. What the hell is going on? Actually, what is going on? Well, I'll tell you what. I can get rid of these. And get rid of that, too. So now we have +10. Excellent.
Waiting for your decree.
Okay, so timber here. Reach shoes, yeah, they're just not producing enough of them. As they're going up to Valentia as well. Okay, I need some weapons, so bring over like 10.
Done.
10 over here. Then I need to sell off those specialists as quickly as possible. Almost there. Money, money, money. I can start counting. I can smell it. The smelly smell. It smells smelly. Anchovies. Where's my ship at? I need this stuff made. And I don't know which one I'm more excited about. Building up the barrows or building up my gambling houses. I think it's more the latter. What do you want?
Await your instruction.
Oh, crap. We have to work on a census? Okay, the Senate orders you. First of all, the Senate does not order me. Okay? If I want to tackle it, I'm going to. They can advise me, but ordering me around is never the right way of going. At least buy me dinner first, you know? That's all I'm saying. Conduct a census of the rapidly expanding Carolindus. Okay, that's fine. Take care, Ere, advises Ben Balian. The census determines the tribute and military service their own families owe to Rantium. Many will find it oppressive. Oh, really? Governors possess wide discretion in these matters. Being creative with your counting, okay, increase your tribute, using dubious methods, or risking damages reputation when Rantium. Okay, well, we don't want to do that. Prestige, productivity, send officials door to door. Oh. Well, I don't like the income one. Count family properties, ensure an estimate. That's -2 prestige for 4 hours. Great.
As ever, we shall obey.
That's fine. I don't care. Prestige is like the easiest thing to like micromanage in this game. It's unreal. Alright, first things first, we need to build up the wooden gate, so now that's done. And now we have to go and sell off some specialists. in preparation for gambling houses in 35 seconds. Oh, yes, please. And you know, not only that, it does increase our population size. Ah, my god. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love to see it. Okay, there's a reason why I left the spot open here. Okay, what do we need? Oh, look at that. We even have enough to make it. And the maintenance cost is a good old 0. Oh, you love to see it. I missed you. So for a small little penalty of -2 happiness, you gain +2 population, and you get +3 denarii. Isn't that great? It's fantastic. You can already smell the finances going up, can't you? Well, I'm going to build this right over here, and I'm going to move this house over to this corner and this house over to here, because I want my gambling house to be perfectly positioned right here if it wants to work. Why is the construction area blocked? Oh, you got... Wait, what the hell? What? Huh? What? Okay, what is this? What is this? What is this little bit here? What do you mean? Don't tell me that's like one piece of the marshland that isn't gone. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Legit. It better not be. It legitimately is a piece of the marshland that hasn't been taken away. I am so triggered right now. There. We fixed it. Can I build my freaking gambling house now? Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. I want it, like, right here. Because that's gonna get... Look at the coverage zone. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. And this episode of Anno 117 is brought to you by the PAX Rantia Dice League. Let's go. Dice League up and running. Yes! Got my gambling house. Is so awesome. And population went up. Look at that. They're pretty great. Like, if you just have one, then it's not going to be, like, super powerful. But if you put down a fair amount of them, then yes, you will be able to make a metric ton of money. And it is actually insane because it's the way that I consider it is it's pretty much like a mini amphitheater, providing you with the population boost and the finances. Even though the amphitheater does not provide the finances aspect, it provides the population happiness. Over here, I consider it when I make more money, I become happier. I'm pretty sure we all can attest to that. So, more money, more better. Figure it out. That's all I have to say. We have to build a couple more of them elsewhere. I think the people of Carlindus would love having one. I'm just throwing that out there. I believe we should have one out here. And in fact, they would want it.
So tender, it's falling apart at the bone.
See? They would want it right there, a gambling house. I don't know if I can put it up. What the hell? What the crap? Oh! Oh! I have access to the wigs now. Ew. Well, you don't say. I think we have flax over here, don't we? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so the flax is used for this whole thing, because I've never made the wigs. Yeah, I never made the wigs in the game before. Kind of cool. We can't make the togas, God bless, so we can at least work on this. But I didn't necessarily want to just work on all of that, did I? Well, the horse breeder... Unfortunately, it's a happiness buff, but it also has the health debuff. It's a little bit of a give and take, but I think if we put it here...
You couldn't mention us in your next report?
Probably not. I don't like how I'm building. I really don't. Because I don't have access to the silos quite yet. A4, and I suppose this can be the 5th one? And the one should be sufficient enough, right? What's the timers on this? So we're already getting enough resin in here. We still need to work on the flax. The headpiece maker is 2 minutes. Okay, I have a legitimate question. Who came up with these timers? I will like their email address. Just kidding. I don't. But the timer is weird. Minute 30 for the flax farm. So that means one flax farm is good enough for one wig maker. But we're going to need to have 2 headpiece makers.
My daily reading of Lucius's Pax Romana.
Pax Rantia. Use you. Anyway. Okay. Get a little road built up to that. I suppose I can put like another horse breeder out here somewhere. Have you won wigs? No, I will not. No, I have not. Sorry. I already messed it up. Will you wear wigs? Maybe. When will you wear wigs? I would have lost it. Unreal. Okay, maybe we can put a flax farm over here. There might be enough room for it. It's in fact a very pretty building. I like it. And it needs ladders in order to work, so...
I'll do.
Go all the way to, like, there, and, like, right there. How much further does it need to go? 120. Whoops. 117. And you can go to about there. Okay, so the one flax farm will be sufficient for now. We're already getting resin, so the headpiece maker... At least this building does not have a debuff, which is nice. We can put the headpiece maker right about here. That's going to be one, and then we'll put another headpiece maker. I suppose we can consider this spot. Yep, so 2 of those. And then the wig maker itself, income +3, fire safety -1. Okay, that's a given. Area of effect is going to be 1 happiness and -1 fire. So maybe it's a good idea we just keep that out here. Yeah, I think I like that better. The happiness of the settlement is still fine, so I'm okay with this. And let's see if that is enough for our people here. Is that enough wigs? What are wigs at? Yep, that's going to be enough wigs. Cool. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I like it. I want to make this into like a giant forum type area. All this while I am casually waiting for enough money to come into the treasury for me to build up another barrow. It's kind of interesting because we do have like this little garden plot over here on the side of the amphitheater. Or not the amphitheater, the theater itself. So I'm going to extend this bit of the walkway because that area for some reason won't let me build on it. Let me go here and try to figure out what's necessary. We can put down a pool of tranquility. I think that's necessary when you go and you fail at dice, so you can go there and have a nice little swim. And then, because I like water, put a fountain right over on this side. The column wasn't going to fit there. Oh, the column would have fit here. Yeah, I like the garden better. I haven't really put down this too much. Let's put down like a little slender colonnade over about there. Our trees of the region. I'm gonna put like this big boy right there. Damn it, why'd you do that? You can go all the way to the end. In fact, that looks kind of cool. Needs some trees over in the sides, though. It's looking kind of barren. Put a Teutonic pine over in this corner. And I did go ahead and update the mod, so now these tiles all have a little bit more shine to them, which is really cool. But why is it going through the grass textures? I think that the grass textures of the game itself might be the issue, not the mod. Yeah, so that's just pretty much how it's working. What'll be the coolest one for the Dice League? I kind of am digging that. Yeah. Why is it... What the hell is it doing? Okay. Not wanting to cooperate with me. Sorry. We can fill out that spot. Wouldn't be a dice league if it wasn't endorsed by the Imperium's government, right? So might as well put the officers of the Pax right next to it in some capacity. Okay, and then a little fountain in the front. Very tranquil, very nice. I like it. Very nice area. What are you missing?
After something, it'll have to wait. I'm a touch busy.
No, you're good. Do what you need to do. We even put another gambling house back there if we really want to. Get as many people gambling as possible. And they don't even have the needs, so it's not a bad idea. It would fit around here, kind of, sort of. It would definitely fit here. And am I legitimately contemplating destroying these houses in order to build a gambling house? Absolutely, I am. I don't even know why I'm stalling. You see that little issue with the population going down a little bit? It's a temporary situation.
The greater their devotion to Ceres, the more plentiful their yields.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, dude. The greater the devotion to Ceres is wonderful, but it's even better when they're gambling about it. They're gambling and they're having fun, whilst also improving their devotion to Ceres. There we go. Go and link that all up, and then obviously Rantian Dice League. Boom, boom. I think this is the funniest of the banners that has been designed by the guys. It's so funny. This is just your indication that I should just jump into D&D some way, somehow. I do love D&D. I don't play it much, but I do definitely love D&D. I played, I mean, well, not exactly D&D itself, but I did play Baldur's Gate 3 a fair amount. I never finished the game, unfortunately. I did have the game spoiled, or rather ruined for me, because someone decided that it was funny to stream and leak it. Leak what happens at the end. So, kind of got me out of the immersion, so I didn't continue on with it. But nevertheless, it's still a fun game. Still a very fun game, and I would love to legitimately finish it on my own. It's been years since the game's come out anyway, so I don't think I should really have anything to worry about now. But don't you hate that? Like, when you really want to experience something for yourself and it's just ruined out of nowhere? It really sucks, actually. I believe I can rebuild those houses again. It wouldn't be a bad idea. I was just being impatient because I wanted the gambling house more than a population. We cannot reach over there. Okay, we can pull this back. Or maybe even this house needs to be pulled back a little bit. Over to there. Okay, not bad. Increase on the population size already. So it's just really the reed shoes that seems to be the main problem child here. And with the reed shoes, I believe going over to Ditchwater and really focusing on the production here, which one of the gods really helps with the reed shoes? Is anybody? He definitely doesn't. She won't, no. Okay, yeah, none of them are going to help out with the reed shoes. They're going to be slow, and it's going to suck, but it'll be okay. We have plenty of timber over here, so I'm not going to be stingy about this. I am just going to build out to here. And we definitely need to have a warehouse prepared, along with a population that would be able to assist us in this matter. So let's get to work on all of that. 1 and 2. I'm hoping that a road can go through there. If it can, it can. It can. One house back there is going to be great. What are these guys missing on this side?
Cockles, and not just for crabs.
Oh, you're missing a market. That's not good. I'm sorry. I'll build it for you right now. Because I'm going to build over in, like, this direction. We fill out all of that area. Build the houses a little bit weird, like. Go to there and then link up there. Perfect. We don't need a ton, but we do need enough that we can at least get a ship. And the ship from here is the one that's taking the charcoal. So I would love for them to also take the reed shoes. And we are maxed out already on reeds themselves. These guys are what? They're a minute processing time and these ones are 2 minutes? Wait a tick. I think I have a better idea. Trade route. This one is going... Wrong one. Is this one, correct? Yeah. You're going to start bringing in the reeds. Yeah. Bring in the reeds. So then we'll make the shoemakers over there to help out with the population's happiness that we're having a little bit of issue with, potentially. In light of the gambling houses that are going to be so common. I kind of built this weird. I can put another of the reeds right over on this side, and I totally... Oh, what the hell? I totally misjudged that. Let me go ahead and do this again. Close again to building up another one of the barrows. 127. Okay. Get rid of, like, that much. I believe that'll be good for them. Yep, that is perfect. That is perfect indeed. 108, and then go down here, 140. Looks, in fact, pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. I like it. Okay, we're over 20,000. Where's my flagship?
What could you possibly require?
All right. Who are you? Equitum campus in range. You are useless. What are you? Armories in range. Don't care. Towers in range. We don't have any. Unerring blade worker. Happiness area effect. She can be useful. Not the other one, though. One. Thank you. So we're going to go and be like, hey, we don't need these people. We're going to sell them off.
We advance.
And we're not going to talk to him because apparently his ships are ridiculous. I don't even know how the hell Rome won against him. But then again, it was the false Emperor Calidus that was in control, not me. Cool. Another one of the barrows has been made. I swapped over the side, so then the road is going to be naturally going with the one I made here. Yeah, let's fast forward. Let me get out of the red here. Never liked being in the red. It definitely, for a newer player, it's definitely, how should we say, nerve-wracking. Yeah, that's probably the best way of going about it. I remember when I was starting playing Anno games for the first time, I overproduced on like damn near everything, and I was wondering why the hell my game session's slowly dying off, and Archie's like, oh, I'll give you like 10,000. Okay, that's an easy 13. Thank you. Alright, how are we doing here? Alright, so let me see. The shoes, where are the shoes at? Okay, the soap is also going down. Yeah, I just don't like this. Where's the soap? I'm gonna stop this. The AI is not great when it imports soap, but it is damn good when it imports everything else you need. Legitimately insane. Can we import maybe just lavender? Because we can get lard made. But well, we can't make the damn soap makers up here, can't we? Good lord. Okay, well, that ain't happening. That is definitely not happening. But you know what should happen? Some paved roads. I think that's a really good idea. Oh, have I not even researched that tech? Good. Okay. Okay. Hold everything. I'm sorry. I'm the idiot. There we go. There it is. So after 12 minutes on the reservoirs, we are going to be getting the better bellows and then the paved roads. And we're going to go down this direction. Establish a trade route in Latium. Oh, we don't have that. We're not going to get that. Drain 7,500 tiles of marshland. Generate... Okay, well, I don't know how much I've done quite yet, but we're working on it little by little. Sail to the race starting line. Oh, this is a race? Where's this ship at? I wanna race.
We advance.
Dude, I have ship oars. I'm not gonna lose to this thing. Hell no. Yeah, I want to try to trade with Voada, if that's even possible. What is she at now?
What news from the provinces?
Don't care.
Any new conquests?
Can I not give you a gift? Oh, I can give her a gift in 45 minutes. And then what is her... Does she have an alliance effect? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, not really. That is unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. This place is looking mighty fine as well. And now we can take a look-see at this place, really, until we can get up there to tackle that little race that the NPC wants us to do. I did also download another mod with regards to beautification. It is like simply what it is, a beautification mod. Adds like marketplace and stuff like that. It didn't work. It's not active. I don't know if there's something I did wrong. I'll look at it again and see what happened. May not be compatible with something I did, perhaps. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. I don't like this spot. Is there a way for me to just get rid of the trees? 1800 did this better. You can get rid of the trees and they won't be looking like that. So that means I have to build something legit and then get rid of that. Well, be a little bit of a denser side. I don't know. This was 25,000. I thought it was 20. Yeah, it's 25,000. I don't even have enough resources in order to build it. But yes, over on Carolindus, we definitely should try to build at least 1 or 2 gambling houses. I don't know where, though. I'm looking constantly, like eyeballing it. Could have built one here. That, in fact, is not a really good coverage zone. No. I don't want to move an Alder Council Hall in favor of a gambling house. I don't know if they want to be part of the Rantian Dice League. Fix up this little section here. I think it was going to delete the entire road. Maybe we can put it here. It doesn't have. It's not going to provide us enough of an incentive to put it there. Yeah, so I'm not going to bother with it. The gambling houses are just going to be here on Valentia, I think. And then once we have the paved roads, obviously they will go farther. So we won't probably need a lot of them, but they will still help us out with the population size here, which is really what I struggle with, especially with this particular situation. Wait a minute, did they bring in the little birds? Please tell me they didn't. Where the birds? They legitimately brought in the birds. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to make a video on that to get people's take on it. Okay, so the bird tongues and aspect situation now. We have enough piggies in here, so we can get a renderer. This one is also going to take a minute 30, so 1 renderer should be just fine. Fire chance increase, whatever, and all the rest is great and all. You can go there. The tongue plucker, we're going to need 2 tongue pluckers.
How it's done in proper Roman fashion, won't you?
Is there a way I can get a road back here? Oh yeah, there is. No, there's not. You have to be kidding me. That's what do you mean, game? What the heck? What is this? Why can't I go all the way there? It looks the exact same. The tiles are the same. I'm seething. You can't tell I'm seething. Whatever. I need to build the tongue pluckers anyway. The -2 happiness. I'm just tanking the happiness of this island. My nice, tranquil island. Tongue plucker. And then you can also have a tongue plucker right there. Finally, the bird tongues and aspect building itself. Where are we going to put you? You know the crazy thing is it would have actually worked over there. Yikes. I don't know where the hell to put you. It's not going to really be that important if the buff and debuff are present, so put that house over here. We're going to put the one and only, hopefully, building right about here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with this. So it's going to go pick up the lard, it's going to go pick up the tongues from that conveniently placed warehouse right yonder, and then make bird tongues and aspect, because I'm not specifically going for like providing everything to them quite yet, if at all, because I don't think I can. But the income being +4 is the most important part of this. That's why I want it. Happiness, area of effect, knowledge. I need better specialists. Okay, so wait. Race starting line. Race to the checkpoint. Oh crap! Where's that ship? I think I goofed. Unless he's like gone. Oh, it's over there. Oh, wait, you're cheating. Why do I have to go to these checkpoints and you're not going to these checkpoints?
What could you possibly require?
What is this with this game and cheating? Huh? So we have to do all of this and he's just going straight? I'm confusion.
We advance.
Oh, okay, he stopped just to give me a fair chance. That's pretty toxic. That's pretty toxic. Okay, I'm going back in this direction. Race of... Okay, well...
Time flies, as do we.
I lost, clearly.
Alas, calamity. Not even the best of the Roman Navy could best my boorish cousin. All be ruined.
Well, I don't really give a damn about you or your cousin, so, yeah, go ahead. Go be ruined somewhere else. Okay, I need to find one of the guys right here. I want to see if there's any other specialists we can procure. What do you get for seafaring? Seafaring.
Second Augusta. Poor brave souls.
Like 32 tons of soap is gonna
I
get
always
us the same
keep an
person.
extra tent handy, no matter where I sleep.
Okay, thanks, dude.
You
Appreciate
never know
you.
when you have to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, what's over here? Okay, so fire residences in range, fire safety increase. That's pretty good. Towers in range don't care. Oh, what is this one? Herb garden and barley farm in range, minus 25% workforce, run by the smith workforce instead of the water workforce. Okay, now here's my problem, and I think I mentioned this before. If you're changing the workforce, and this is what they did in 1800 as well, but it's better implemented over there. If you want to change the workforce, then there needs to be an increase of productivity from them, because the smiths are, I guess they are more crafty. They would be like able to till the land better, or they would have tools to make it possible. I don't care to swap out the smith workforce for the water workforce just as is. That makes no sense. I'm not going to even bother with that. Extractors in range. Don't care about that either. Huckle picker in range. Health. Okay, so the only one really is this quencher. Yeah, I think that's the only good one.
If it's metal or horses you're after,
Who are
it
you?
might actually be of some help.
A gnarly... Okay. Okay. Well, 22 fur hats. Do we have 22 fur hats? I think we do. I'm going to snag that. That's 12,000. Where are the fur hats? Oh, we have 100. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Ready.
How long is it going to take for reservoirs? Minute 24? Okay. Let's do this. 22. Oop. What the heck am I doing? 22, right? You said 22 tons? Yep. Yep, we can do that for sure. It's gonna be easy money.
We advance.
Easy, easy money.
Someone tried to steal and sell off our wine rations.
Sorry.
Someone's very unpopular right now.
Okay, well, listen, I kind of, from time to time, go roll kleptomaniac in The Sims, so, sorry about that. Anyway, I'm just going to do a nifty reroll just for now. Okay, charcoal burners in range. No. Beer chain in range. They're kind of spread out everywhere. Nah, don't need it. Collect crates, 32 tons of soap. We'll just wait on that. Let's see if Athor has any good quests.
Behold, my shining, brilliant city on the hill.
I can do that.
My care Shroyd.
I can do that for him. And bring over some cheese. I have plenty of cheese. What is happening over here?
Gaze upon a city of legend. My legend.
Yeah, see, like, I don't have the means of getting either of these, but I'm glad that the AI is capable of just manifesting them out of thin air. What do you have?
No paradise, but pleasant enough. I want the
Nothing's
people here to
satisfactory.
take care of each other.
Oh, what is this? Okay,
They all can't wait for the caravans to return.
I'm grabbing this
There
one.
will be feasting for days.
I like that.
Spiced cakes and silk banners.
I also need to take some more stuff over here to build up the last barrow. I'm tired of looking at it as a blueprint. It's just breaking the immersion for me. And it does look a lot nicer when you build a whole bunch of trees and such around it. Where's another airless barrow? We built a couple over here, so we might as well continue on with that. I'm telling you, I'm still waiting for all of you to go to Bleak Falls Barrow and get me my freaking golden dragon claw. But no one comments about that.
Public unrest.
They're just like, hey man, you should go ahead and put this thing down over there because I told you to. Kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a joke. But at the same time, go get me my freaking claw. Yeah, what do you want?
Require the services of a skilled governor.
Well. You'll be taking money. That's hard-earned money. But I'm about to make money right over here, so donate an impressive sum.
Jovian victory.
Am I at a point where I can be a supporter now? How is he at 47? Okay, has any of the NPCs ever made it to console? Have they ever gone up there? I've never seen it. I see them get to like a specific point, and then they just stop.
Where have all the heroes gone?
Where have all the good men gone? Where are all the gods? I don't remember what that, or how the song went, but nevertheless, there you go. There's my musical for the day. All right, you can hand that in.
We were pretty down in the mouth before you showed up.
Okay, what does he do? Wire Twister. Hey, guess what? You gave me a specialist that I can sell. I'm not gonna use him. That's more money. They went into the red for like 2 seconds. I think I might have enough. No, legit. I would have 150 tons on here. I need to do that with the flagship. Yeah, the flagship has to be the one to take all the timber over for Lysiama. And I have enough over here on Carolinda, so I will be able to fulfill that for sure. Yeah, how are we doing over here now? Oh, look at that. There's unrest.
Steal the cows!
Huh? You ain't stealing anything. Hold everything. Okay, so is this all, the issue of... Is it this? Or is it... What the hell is going on? What is causing us to have this issue? Ultimately, that's what I'm asking. I think it might be beneficial for us to, like, put this somewhere else and build a custodian around here. That's 84. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to build something around here. Okay, we're gonna get rid of, like, this section, if it'll let us. Yeah, it will. Okay. And we're gonna put down a custodia, hopefully around here. Oh, no, the damn... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, temporarily get rid of this. Put this down. Get them under control. I'll fix up the field here, and then more than likely I'm going to change out where these houses are. So we do have either, like, bring back the Vigiles properly and put them over there. Or just have the custodians move over there. Okay, so now we have the paved roads. That's pretty good. We can go ahead and do Aqua Aberica, because that's a really good one. Increase the productivity of our lovely farms. And now we can, indeed, go and build up some paved roads. So let's build paved road through the center of the settlement. I'll try to get as much as I possibly can. This is where the maintenance costs do kick in. And I'll do it individually, because I like to see where I'm legitimately building these. What the hell? Most importantly, in front of the gambling house. Like, I was testing you. Just making sure you're understanding where your own priorities should be, truth be told. Notice how I put it in front of the gambling house before my own villa. Alright. Looking pretty solid. Should be. They're freaking...
The greater their devotion to Ceres, the more plentiful their yields.
Okay, who is going up and down? Is it over here? It could be. Go over to there. It could very well be, in fact. I like how I mentioned Skyrim before, and now the music is kind of sounding like we were in Skyrim. And then after this one, what should we research? Well, kind of low-key want to try for the Alliance thing. So let's go and do that. We'll do the Alliance one. The response times, I think we're fine. Like, there haven't been too many. A shrine permit may not be a bad one. We do also still have the Cult of Minerva and the Hospitality to research, so we might as well do that to at least finish out the early spots of the Civic chain. I think that's a dirt path right there. We can fix that too. We have a lot of dirt paths around here, but for the most part, we got the central bit of the settlement to have paved roads. And I'll do the same over here. So the theater now covers almost everyone on the island now, except for these guys back here. That's it. Yeah, that's legit it. It's only these guys. And if I had these roads all paved too, guaranteed it probably would reach it. So not bad. Not bad overall. All right, where is my flagship? You need to be the one to take over 152 tons over to Lysiama. We're going to do that, get some more money. And did we sell this thing off? Yes, we did. I might as well do like a little quest for Tarragon. What do you do? Nature, residences in range, a physician. We can always take that. That's a good idea. All right. Oh, he also wanted the cheese. Hold up, hold up. You, 25 tons of cheese. You can go here and grab it. I'll do that first before going and tackling the thing for Tarragon. Not a bad idea whatsoever. And I will definitely fast forward it because we just do not want to just sit here and watch.
Gliding on the water, like dancers on bamboo poles.
Okay. Good to see that we're maxed out over here with charcoal. Are we good over here too? 123. I dare say they use more charcoal than normal. And the bird tongues and aspic are now stable. So we're getting a lot of good money from there too. We need to get to the point in which we have access to the grapes. And we're really freaking close. I think the mine part is easy. The knowledge part, on the other hand, that is the most difficult part at the moment for us. All right, you... What was it, 25 tons? Yeah, 25 tons of top quality cheese for the False King. He already knows. And then we need to take over some resources so we can build up the last barrow. I had to bring in a Lord of the Rings reference somehow to this playthrough. What the hell is their island looking like? It's way too symmetrical, man. Everything is facing the same direction. This is how I started playing freaking Anno games. They all had to face the same direction. They all had to look the same. The pathways all had to be the exact same. If they weren't, I would just restart the entire session. It was obsessive, I know. This is real obsession right over here. You should change that.
You shall have a prize.
Okay. Physician. Oh, this is knowledge. Okay, hold up. You can come over here. Oh, we already have the lady. So you can go probably to Carolindus. That's not a bad place. Might as well. I mean, we have to bring some more stuff over. Or where are these little spots that Tarragon wants us to go and grab? We can get one on the way. Because we're up here, and we're just going to head down in that direction. And then where are you? You are almost to his place, so we'll hand that in. And then we'll go get some more of the resources necessary to build up the final barrow of Dundover. And then this island is going to be pretty much done. And make sure that we have enough trees and such back over here. Plenty of trees already. And I think even by just putting down these two barrows right here, it did make it look a lot nicer. Okay, go ahead, do a little bit of that. Sorry, I got quiet. I was trying to think for a second. That's dangerous for me. Okay, and I think that's looking mighty fine. In fact, I think this is hands down my favorite settlement now. Again, working on the smaller islands is always a treat.
What could you possibly require?
That's another bit of flotsam right over here. And we can go over to this guy and give him his cheese so he doesn't threaten me again at the beginning of the episode like normal.
Ready. Adroitly done.
Thanks, dude. Stop threatening me. I appreciate it. And that, okay. Let's deliver this, and then where's the last flotsam? Oh, right behind our settlement. Okay, great. Wait a minute. I thought this was an island I could colonize. I looked at it so quickly where it said open sea. I thought it said unsettled island. Unbelievable. Okay, put her there. Go pick that up. We're gonna take over timber, the water, and oh
public unrest.
God, are you serious? Where? Okay, well, hey, guess what? Custodians are bored. They want to have some fun. Deal with that, if you please. Where's my flagship now? I constantly lose this damn thing. Yeah, go and grab that, and then we'll take the resources necessary to get the last barrow built up.
Time flies, as do we.
I think I might legitimately call the episode the Barrow Downs. Why wouldn't I? At this point, why wouldn't I? That is exactly what this place is. It's so sick. I love it. I love it so much. And if you guys are ever curious, I do share the save files if you are new here. But I share them after the series, or any series that I'm working on, are over.
In your city.
And the game likes to embarrass me even when I'm trying to make a serious statement. Isn't that great? Yep, that's so fantastic. Alright, timber, not just one, please. Get rid of that. That, and that. Great. How much longer do I have on this? 7 minutes? Might as well go turn that into him first. Because that island is a little bit off the beaten path. Got 62,000 in the bank just by doing a little bit of questing. Which is always nice. You should always try to. Diplomacy. Can we give you some money here in a second? Offer a gift in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I want to give her a large gift because I definitely want to get some trade routes with her. I'm not a representative of Rome. I'm representative of Rantium. That's different. Gifted dagger. Okay, powerful. We have a powerful army? Yeah, 604. In fact, our guys are so damn powerful, could probably beat every single one of them. Just by themselves. You know? They're equipped with the finest weapons created in the Datum Fort. So, honestly, why wouldn't you want to be on our side? What happened here? Okay, that's bad. Where's my ship? There you are.
Waiting for your decree.
Hand this over to him so he can give us the quote of the day.
One is hoarse with gratitude.
It was okay. In the grand scheme of things, he's no Archie. I miss Archie so much.
We advance.
I don't anticipate this series being a very long one. And once it is over, I will be going back to Anno 1800. I do miss the game quite a bit. It actively is rolling over every single time I play it. And what I mean by that essentially is the game hates me, and it does literally everything in its power to embarrass me. It'll crash, it'll break apart, it will like do the weirdest crap every single time I'm recording. Fun fact, the game at present, when I reinstalled it, does not even have the save capable, or does not have the power, I suppose, to load up the save where Rantium is. I've tried it. It's just, it does not work.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Yeah. Hey, provide him with some cheese. It's a hygiene festival.
We stand, waiting.
I forgot to put that lady there. And the final barrow is built. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on figuring out why that happened. I put the save file back in there, but it's just, it does not want to work. So that's where the road is, but, you know, it's still fine. Prime Mantler? Who are you? Damn it, what? Who are you? Oh, hell. Well, that's pretty freaking good. I think I want to go and take him over to, how's Carolindus doing with happiness? 670 is ridiculous. I want to bring him over here. We're at 383. We don't want there to be another riot or anything around here, right? Hold up. I'm going to get rid of these two houses. We're going to build a Vigiles back here. Desperately need it. There we go. They'll be able to have a rapid response unit. It's a good idea. Okay, where's Ditchwater? We need to bring that guy over to Valentia. We'll pick him up and then we'll send him over in that direction because unfortunately, friends, we are out of time for today. But I must always end the episodes off by really taking a moment to thank each and every single one of you for being here and supporting me on this incredible journey. We are constantly at work, working on building the next best thing on this platform, and I have a blast every single day with, you know, responding back to your comments and really just appreciating you guys all together. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate our YouTube channel members as well. Every single one of you who decide that this is a place worthy of, you know, even opting into memberships. You guys are incredible. I really, truly thank you. And I'll continue to do my best to ensure that you know, there's definitely the reason, the incentive for getting involved with all that. So, until next time, my friends, thank you so very much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. Hyping the videos always helps. If you don't see the option, don't stress about it. I've heard that you cannot, not everybody's capable of seeing it. I think it might be a new experimental thing that they're trying out. But in the event that you can, please consider doing so. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.